Lake Placid, nestled in the heart of the Adirondacks, a place where hockey is played 350 days a year. In a town considered by many as the winter sports capital of the world, it first gained a reputation by being a summer haven.
Most people think of Lake Placid, they think of winter sports. But in actuality, John Brown and other abolitionists brought freed slaves here to Lake Placid and gave them each plots of land in an attempt to have them develop a settlement.
Tufano, director of the Lake Placid Historical Society, says the eruption of Mount Tambora, causing the year without a summer, left few willing to try agriculture as a foundation for a settlement. Timber and mining kept the area thriving until Melville Dewey built the Lake Placid Lodge that launched summer tourism in 1895. 10 years later, the first winter guests began arriving.
In 1905, the first winter guests stayed here in Lake Placid, and they did everything from cross-country skiing to ice skating to tobogganing.
Shortly following the influx of winter sports enthusiasts, the town surrounded by titanium would soon be synonymous with gold.
This is the first Winter Olympic medal ever awarded in Winter Olympic Games, and it was given to a Lake Placid native.
Charles Jutraw won the gold medal for speed skating in 1924, beginning a rich history of Lake Placid athletes representing the United States in Olympic competition.
And from 1924, we have sent an athlete from our area to every Winter Games since then.
In fact, 128 residents have competed since 1924, winning 13 gold medals, 8 silver, and 5 bronze. But the most revered gold medal occurred in Lake Placid during the 1980 Olympics, and 35 years later still resonates among Olympic folklore. Generations of fans traveled to the Herb Brooks Arena to celebrate the anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. But for one couple, this evening was truly special.
And then we found out we were expecting our first child.
While we were here.
So this is very nostalgic. I said she was my miracle on ice.
Patty worked as a security guard during the 13th Olympiads. Even those too young to remember know who they came to see.
Jim Craig, the team captain, was Micah Ruzioni.
In 1980, Herb Brooks put together some of the top collegiate players in the country, and they dressed in this very dressing room right before one of the biggest games and biggest upsets in sports history of their lives as they took on the Soviets. Tonight, 35 years later, they'll dress in this locker room again and walk out onto the ice one last time.
While the audience was there to celebrate the homecoming, the team was focused on their loss.
So this would have been the second time in 35 years that we had all 20 players together, but obviously Bobby will be with us. I think that losing Bobby Suter this year galvanized us to a degree that, you know what, we gotta make an effort to get together.
Bob Suter passed away in September of 2014. This night was about honoring his memory. More than 5,000 rose to their feet in unison for the raising of his jersey. 56 years after Charles Jutraw was awarded the gold medal, the Olympic spirit continues to thrive in the Adirondacks. From Lake Placid, Alan Keith.